Thank you so much, Judith and Catherine, and also PEN International for inviting me today. Um, I think, first of all, I think at the moment it's more important than ever before to raise awareness to the plight of the people of Iran, a nation that has been taken hostage at the moment by their own government. A 17-day internet blackout that has resulted in the regime brutally murdering their own citizens, using war-grade weapons and shooting people in the face just for speaking up and just for asking for their basic rights and freedom of speech and freedom to live how they like to live. And also the people of Iran, more this time than the previous uprisings, they are asking for a regime change. They've had enough of this regime and they want this regime gone. And as a result of which the regime has resorted to extreme violence against its own people. During this 17-day blackout and the recent uprising, there are reported numbers of killed that started from 12,000, then we heard 16,000, and now the latest numbers we are hearing is 40 and above thousand people that have been killed. And we have received videos coming from Iran where bodies of the killed are piled in mountains, and the grieving parents have to pay a hefty price just to be able to collect their loved ones' bodies. So it's a dreadful situation in Iran, and we want the international community to understand and to hear them out and to be their voice. If nothing else, if they can't help them, at least be their voice.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a brief introduction. You are aware probably more than anyone else that the Islamic regime of Iran has always suppressed and oppressed freedom of speech. So many writers were imprisoned because of what they had been writing, and political prisoners are is a normal occurrence in Iran. So we have unfortunately lived with this for near half a century, and the people of Iran are so resilient. They are so brave. It's still so heartwarming to see the astonishing bravery of people of Iran who have once again taken to the streets, and this time is a lot more widespread. So when we had the Women Life Freedom, it was majority of them were young women and mostly young people and also women. But this time is man, woman, young, old, everybody has taken to the streets, and they are asking for their freedom and for a regime change.
Thank you. This is exactly what we needed to hear and to know, to understand how we can be part of what Catherine and I call the poetry media, to get the word out among writers, because we can be a voice. That is one thing we can be. We can be a voice.
Yes, and previously, every time we had a writer in prison, I had worked with International PEN before, or English PEN, and the Writers in Prison Committee, to try and raise awareness and at least, just tell the regime that we are watching you, we know what you're doing. And in many cases, this actually resulted in the writer being freed, or at least not becoming, not being executed, which has been we are very grateful to PEN.
We're still working on behalf of Nargis Mohammadi all the time in PEN.
Yeah.
As well as others.
And we don't know where she is now. We don't even know if she's alive or dead, unfortunately.
Yes, we just heard. Would you like to share a piece of your writing with us, Shirin? Would you read us something?
Sure, thank you. I think it's apt in this situation to read a piece that I wrote a few years back, but we were still dealing with the same issues. The piece is called Dying Young. My friends are all dead. The souls I used to write with, sing with, the songs of freedom on the mounts of Isfahan. Those familiar smiles, knowing sparkles in their eyes, souls who knew me, are now wandering at night, hovering over the blue mosques, brushing away the sound of azan from the navy sky of a suffocated town. The sounds which throttled the songs of freedom in our minds. And why? And why would God play the devil's advocate? Was he not merciful? Was he not kind? Did he not whisper softly in my ears sweet lullabies of Irfan from the silver throat of the moon? Did he not gently stroke my hair through the kind hands of midnight breeze? Where did I leave him behind? Where did the devil hide my merciful? In the grave of some rotten corpse of ignorance and need? In the lethargy of decayed beliefs? Or in the fire of lust and greed? My friends are dead, all beautiful and young, but through the silence of the night lives on the whisper of their song.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shirin.
Absolutely beautiful. And